Trust me, I'd rather sleep out here any day than sleep inside. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think I'd be able to do this. It got warm in a hurry as soon as March hit. There's still snow on the ground and the Quinzee's still frozen. And you know, I think the key to a long, healthy life is to always remain a kid at heart. And sleeping outside tonight by myself with Millie in the Quinzee is just the recipe for that. Can't sleep in the Quinzee without a buffalo hide. If you know me, my favorite movie is Dances with Wolves, Tatanka, and I got this beautiful hide. I once slept out in the desert in Arizona with Cliff, and it was cold, and this is the only thing we had to stay warm. I'm gonna use that as my base for sleeping tonight. All right. There's my home for the night. Let's take a look. Let's brighten this up a bit. There we go. That looks nice and cozy. Even got some icicles. This was taller than me. It was about 6.5 feet. It's shrunk quite a bit, but it's a giant piece of ice and snow now. Still enough room to sleep inside. I made the horrible mistake of bringing a bag of wood chips out and I threw it in. Horrible idea. I'm not a chicken. I don't know why I was thinking that. Gets everywhere. I tried to clean it out, so there's wood chips everywhere. So here's some of the remnants of the wood chips. And yeah, you can just see, I mean, it's still big, but with the weather coming next week, again, I thought that I wouldn't get a chance to sleep out here. I'm gonna, so that's great. But it has probably shrunk by 50% compared to peak Quinzee size. All right, let's go inside. Okay, I'm inside. It's very peaceful in here. Again, the wood chips, bad idea. I might even go get the leaf blower and just try to blow this out a bit. But it's like a giant piece of ice, snow ice snow. Just take a look. Very hard. You can see all the grass that's kind of woven in from the snowblower. It's gonna collapse at some point, hopefully not while I'm in here. I did fall through the sheep shed roof, so I know the confidence isn't very high with my wife. She's worried that my activities outdoors are a liability, and fair enough. But I am confident that I can sleep in here tonight, that nothing will collapse, and then I'll wake up in the morning and be able to crawl out. If I don't sleep out here tonight, to be honest, it's probably never going to happen. And it was a lot of work to build this. It'd be cool to get one night out here. And really just, you know, why not, right? It's good for the mind, sleeping outside. Sometimes you have good ideas, sometimes you have bad ideas. Putting wood chips in was a very bad idea. Can't do anything about it. Try to clean it up. It's all over Millie. It's gonna be all over me. And anyways, what can you do? So now I'm gonna get my bed set up, then I'll get my fire pit going with some wood, and we'll wait for the night. Looks like a grizzly bear hide, but it's not. It's a buffalo hide. Millie, what do you think? Is that gonna be a cozy sleep? All right, so I put the moving blanket down. I wish I had a tarp, but I don't know where they are. And kind of like a vapor barrier, buffalo hide on top, and then sleeping bag on top of there. We're all ready. Got my sleeping bag in there. There's my bed. There's my dog. And yeah, next step, fire pit. Just heading over to the pond. I'm pretty sure I have an old barbecue lid over here for my fire pit. So here's the rink. It's like all ice here. See if I can slide down. Ah! Oh my gosh! Okay, it's very slippery. It's like a luge course. Don't worry, I'm all right. It actually freezed over again. Here's the rink. You can see the big fault lines that come up. Oh. See these big fault lines? So I was fixing those all winter. And then you can see where we lost the rink. We lost all that area over there. And then it flooded again, and we got a skate in the other day, but yeah, she's done. Try this again. Okay. Thought I had a there's my fire pit. That's not gonna work. It's totally full of water. I'm not gonna be using that for a fire pit, so. Looks like my fire pit plan. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to readjust my plan, which is fine. My friends just gave me, I bought a lawnmower off them. And I got a dog crate as part of the package. And there's this big metal tray. So I'll go get that. I'll just use that as my base, just again to keep the fire off the snow. All right, let's see if this holds up. All right, so that's gonna be my fire pit. Right there. That's that, and now my next step is I need some branches for fire. Got a bag of straw that I don't need. Got some firewood. Grabbed a bunch of pine that I had out in the field. And I got a little bit of wood here from a pallet that I'm just going to chop up as my kindling, light that with the hay, and this will be my fire. I don't need a fire, it's just more a nice psychological when you're lying down. Again, I'm not really doing a fire for warmth, just more for the ambiance. Ooh. The straw's a little smoky. Woo. I got my candle over there. Look at that. That looks amazing. I mean this, but I hope when I'm 70, 80, 90 years old, I still have the vigor to go outside and do stuff like this. I really do feel it's good for the mind and good for the body. I was just saying to Lindsay before I came out, it'd be pretty cool to hear the coyotes. I've had more moments with the coyotes around here where I felt uncomfortable than any time I've spent in Alaska or the Yukon. I've never worried about bears or wolves, and I don't worry about coyotes, and they're not really coyotes, they're coy wolves. They've bred with the red wolf. But just how close they come to the house. Like, I've had moments where I've run outside with a baseball bat in my boots, like wearing boots with a headlamp on in my underwear, thinking that the coyotes are in the backfield eating the sheep because it sounds like they're right there. You can hear the train way off in the distance. I think that's up in Campbellville. But what a treat. And you might be thinking, oh, he's just gonna set this up and I'm gonna crawl in my bed after and then come back out in the morning. Trust me, I'd rather sleep out here any day than sleep inside. I love sleeping outside, and it's a perfect night. It's not gonna rain, just below zero, it's not windy. Come on, Millie. Millie! I've had some pretty cool experiences in my life. Slept in some pretty gnarly spots. This is one of the coolest things I've ever done in terms of sleeping arrangements. I'm on a buffalo hide. I'm in a snow cave / Quinzee. Got a fire going. This is pretty sweet, not gonna lie. We're gonna call this the last night of winter. Even though I'm sure it will snow again and it will be cold again, just I think this Quinzee is not gonna last with the warm weather coming this week. Anyways, that's it. Night. Morning. Didn't really have a great sleep, to be honest. I hate to admit that. You know, if you were sleeping out this in the bush, you would have made a bed out of spruce boughs to give you some air in between, you know, you and the ground. You could really feel the dampness come through on the buffalo hide, which I was kind of surprised about. So, anyways,
you know, I love to say that I had the best sleep of my life, but I didn't. I don't want to lie. So that's that for my sleep out. Hey Millie, how you doing? Might need a nap today. Anyways, let's go. Time to start the day. Right, Millie? You just killing yourself. Please, no. Okay, let's go. Oh, God. That's another episode of 4 Acres Wild. Thanks for watching. Take care.